welcome to the Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now, as I was getting ready to make a video on another young man who lost his life defending somebody else, you see come out of the news say a very popular photographer by the name of Dominic, or them call him Domzmedia, lost his life. And I decided to just add him to this video. So, recently, you see the video about the young man, Roy, 15 years old, died trying to protect his mother. Then there was another young man, about 21 years old, by the name of Othniel Thomas. This youth got him favourite artist show. After the show done, them a walk go back, cause you know it got already, crowd, people are moved in all kind of direction. And as they reach near Tom Redcom, 87s draw down upon them. From what I understand, there was a group of them a walk, 87s up on bike, the pillion jump off with a gun and stick them up. Now, according to the news, the 87 tried to take the girl bag and the youth of Neil Thomas tried to defend the girl, and in the process, them shot him and killed him. Just like that, the young man lose his life. Now, based on how it sound, I like how the bag them a wrestle over. Now, a part of me is hoping that that story not complete, because I only like to know say that youth lose him life a fight to protect a woman bag. Right? If that's be the case, bag can replace bag at the least. So I hope say the story incomplete so. I'm assuming everybody knows say material goods, right, whether your one or somebody else's one, no hurt their life. But let's not major in the minor, because sometimes when these things happen, we spend too much time focusing on what this person should have do and shouldn't do. Instead, let's focus on the criminals. Now, whenever you have big events in Jamaica, criminals oftentimes rub them hand because they see it as an opportunity for either break in some car, because you know you always have whole heap of car park. Anyway, big event there, you have whole heap of car park up in one place. And then we go there, broke in a car, right? Sometimes the promoters for these events tell people say them have safe parking and then on a real safe parking. Next thing you know, people have park all over the place. Criminals broke in a car, lick out windscreen, lick out back glass, all kind of things. And you know, same thing, they're very expensive. But this time, it wasn't a car broke in the business. This time, them actually start target people who walk on foot, leaving the party. Very scary situation, because people supposed to be able to go out, go to them event, enjoy themselves, and don't have to look over them shoulder every 2 minutes. Especially when time, you know, you just have a good time and you just done party and you feel nice. You think say you can just walk go your yard, right? Wake up in the morning and laugh and talk about it with a friend them. But apparently, even that is no longer allowed. So this youth, just like young Roy, lose his life way too soon. Another young man who, as far as I'm concerned, Jamaica treat like cannon fodder. Jamaica treat these youths like cannon fodder. You might see an uproar on social media for one day, but it's unicorn made. Speaking about uproar on social media, very popular photographer, youth named Domzmedia, real name Dominic. Them find him dead. 87s going in the yard to kill him. Broad daylight. It was about 1 p.m. Them find him dead in a bed. Now, me hear about this story shortly before I was getting ready to make the video about Othniel and Roy, and saying, you know, these youths lose them life senselessly, right? And Jamaica don't care about them. So I'm just going to touch on the photographer, but when time we get more information on it, then we can start to go deeper into what actually went down. But this is what I have to say about Domzmedia. This youth is a popular youth, because you know it guy already, when the woman them dress up, the love and time they get them picture take, and this youth do it very well. So him almost remind me of another photographer who lost his life under tragic circumstances, youth by the name of Nick Politricks. Right, he went missing and his family still can't get much closure. Now, Nick Politricks was also very popular with the ladies. You know, everybody want them picture get taken by Nick. When Nick Politricks lose him life, now for the same people them will have ball and talk but they can't believe it. Stand up in a party next to the man them kill Nick and most of them kill Nick. And still a drink off at the same table. And still a talk about, boy, me can't believe them kill the man. Right, when time them reach the yard. Them know who kill Nick. Them know exactly what went down. That's why I tell you it's a unicorn meet. So now, modern times, you have Domzmedia, lose him life. Young man, look like his business was on the way up. He was getting a lot of bookings. When I look on his page, I see like he work with all kind of celebrities. Look at talk about it. Just like Vesteroy, just like Othniel, Jamaican culture don't business about Domzmedia either. I'm sorry. But no, you can't say that. You can't say that Domzmedia or Dominic, Othniel, Vesteroy, they were killed by gunmen. And uno love gunmen. Uno love 87s. Uno love victims. Uno love the killers. Uno big up all the time. Uno rate. Uno want parried. Who carry one thing she hold. Cut the crap. Right? Uno love gunman. It's just that every now and then, right, 87s kill somebody who wanna know. So for like a one day, maybe two, I go like on the earth and say, me can't believe this, but by weekend, dress up, put on your clothes, back to the old ways. This is the culture that Jamaicans love. Murder culture. Uno love Othniel and Vesteroy, uno love the man that kill them. Our culture love bad man, love badness, love criminality, until as somebody with them know, then them go and like say, boy, it's sad, and then the story blow over and then the topic never really hot again and then it's like back to old ways. A unicorn meet. Never shown how the culture really love badness and killers. You've heard all kind of sad story as to why we should feel sorry for the 87 who are go around and shot people picking the left, right and center. We've heard all kind of story. Some of the most educated and woke members of society tell us say we have to understand this is why they do this, and you know we need to put the, and you know when them done, your heart just melt. But look on this. Do you realize this only happen for murderers? Let me explain. Let's take another crime. Let's take rapeable. Have you ever seen any politician, any woke activist, any scholar, any journalist, any celeb go up on your TV screen and tell us say we must be understanding towards rapeable? I mean, we must understand that him can't get no girl. Him can't get no nigga eye. We must So this is what happens when youths can't get no nigga eye. Them hold on woman and take it. Them use force. So what we need to do, right, is put a system in place where, you know, we just make sure so every man can get nigga eye. Because have you ever heard this? You've never heard that. There is a clear line drawn. Never accepted. Regardless of the reason. Whether you can't get an eagle eye, whether you're too fat, too skinny, too tall, too short, whatever is the reason, you have no justification for holding a woman and force yourself on her. None. That is widely accepted in society. Not even your most soft-hearted woke activists try to justify rapeable activity. But they will justify murder. There is a hard line draw for the crime them with them care about, but the one them with them don't care about, all of a sudden, them ready to play mental gymnastics. Do you know why that is? Because they're not affected. Well, they're not listening. It's easy to be woke towards gunman when gunman now hunt you. When you know say your house now get burned down, and you don't not get kicked down, and you not get 15 shots in your face, and your family not get it either. It's easy to be righteous when you're not a victim. And it is very, very unlikely that you would become a victim. But something like rapeable activity, no woman from no human rights group now come on your TV screen, come tell you say, have a soft spot in your heart for rapeable because them know say as woman, that might reach them, and they cannot afford to live in a society where people have a soft stance on rapable activity. So them draw the line there, because that might affect them. But murder, come on, we see who get killed in Jamaica. You want me to spell it out for you? We see who are the real targets, right, of crime and violence in Jamaica. So that is why I say it's easy to be woke, but it not have nothing to do with you. Asking your favorite bleeding heart activists to take crime and violence seriously is like asking me to lose sleep over what's going on in Europe, right, in the war between Russia and Ukraine. I will tell you, yes, it's unfortunate, yes, it's sad, lives are being lost, but you know, it's a complicated situation and we need to look at this and look. That's how I would sound, because I have no skin in the game. But if it was Jamaica at war, I would sound completely different. If Russia had invaded Jamaica, I would sound completely different. So your favorite bleeding heart activists, that's why them can't talk about crime like this. Because they speak from a position of comfort. It's so distant to them that it's easy to be woke. So your favorite activists, your favorite bigwigs them, they have no skin in the game. In Jamaican culture, a big man who, well, let's just say, touch up, right, a 5-year-old, I look up at me. There is no justification for his actions. There is nothing him can say to make Jamaican people give him any kind of blind. We don't care what your reasons are. We don't care how bad your day was. We don't care how you grew up. We don't care if you want one video game and you couldn't get it. Nobody cares. The fact say you violate a 5-year-old, society is very clear, say them no business but you and your story. You must face the maximum possible consequences. When it comes down to rapable activity, nobody cares why you do it. Nobody cares if you had the worst year in your life. Nobody cares if you were stressed. Nobody cares if you were broke. Nobody cares if you don't know if you live. It no matter. The moment you use force on holding a woman, right, and take what is not yours, then society is very clear. Maximum possible punishment. Very clear. But when it comes down to murder, suddenly you say, well, maybe he had a bad day. Well, maybe he never have the money. Maybe he didn't want to buy one shoes and he couldn't buy one shoes. Oh, who knows, say, him never, and them start give all these stories, but only for murder. You don't notice it. Jamaicans love killers. And they will go to great lengths to defend them. No other type of serious criminal get the defense what killers get. Nobody no care about no sad story about why you penetrate a 5-year-old. Nobody no care about your sad story about why you hold on a woman and put yourself on her. Whatever you're going through, it doesn't matter. You have no justification for your actions. But if you run down a house and kill 10 people, tell us your sad story. Oh, you had a bad year? Things never work out for you? Oh, you did try, go over your side and get it. Oh, alright, well, when you hear that, I could take time with him because he's been through a lot. Right? He's been through so much. It's a unicorn, mate. Jamaicans don't care about his youth. Dominican, Off-Neil and Vesteroy. Jamaicans love and care the people who kill them. That's who the culture's sympathy is reserved for. I decided. Anyway, HN Squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know. More life. Culture Squad. See you circling. Bless.